No more medical exams. Fast-track your permit extension in 2024. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Today's video is packed with critical insights for anyone looking to extend their stay in Canada. Whether you're an international student, temporary worker, or here with family, we're diving into a game-changing update that could save you time, money, and stress. Canada's new rule for skipping the mandatory medical exam when renewing your permit. That's right. In 2024, the Canadian government introduced a rule that allows certain applicants to bypass the medical exam altogether, streamlining the immigration process. But who qualifies for this benefit? Stay tuned as we break down the key requirements and show you how this policy can fast-track your permit extension. And don't miss our detailed section on how to qualify for skipping the medical exam. This could make a huge difference in your application process. Make sure to stick around until the end to uncover all the details. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on Canadian immigration policies. Alright, let's get started. The problem: delays and costs due to medical exams. For many applicants, the medical exam has been a key requirement in Canada's immigration process. These exams are crucial for screening public health risks like tuberculosis and other communicable diseases. But while they play a vital role, they have also created significant challenges, particularly for those renewing their permits. 1. Repetition. Many temporary residents are required to redo the medical exam even though they completed one just a few years earlier. This redundancy adds unnecessary duplication to the process. 2. Processing delays. Scheduling a medical exam with an approved physician can take weeks or even months, adding substantial time to an already lengthy application process. 3. Financial burden. With the average cost ranging between $200 to $400 Canadian dollars, the medical exam adds financial strain, especially for international students and temporary workers who are often on tight budgets. 4. Backlogs. The medical exam requirement has contributed to growing backlogs, with over 2.2 million applications in the system, many of which require exam results, further delaying both initial applications and renewals. For applicants trying to extend their work or study permits, these issues have led to frustration, lost opportunities, and uncertainty about their future in Canada. The new solution: skipping the medical exam in 2024. In response to these challenges, the Canadian government has implemented a new policy in 2024 that allows eligible applicants to skip the medical exam when applying for a permit extension. This change is part of a broader effort to streamline the immigration process, reduce backlogs, and improve processing times. Here's what you need to qualify. Previous medical exam. You must have completed a medical exam within the past 5 years as part of a prior immigration application. Stable health. Your health must have remained stable since your last exam. Applicants with no significant new health risks can bypass the requirement. Permit extension. This policy mainly applies to temporary residents extending their work or study permits. By skipping the medical exam, eligible applicants can fast-track their permit extension, significantly cutting down on wait times and costs. Who benefits from this change? This new rule impacts a variety of temporary residents, particularly those studying, working, or living with family members in Canada. Let's break down who stands to benefit the most. 1. International students. Many students undergo a medical exam when they arrive. When transitioning to a postgraduate work permit, they were often required to repeat this exam. Now, if their original medical exam was within the last 5 years, they can skip it, speeding up their transition to the workforce. 2. Temporary foreign workers. Workers in key industries like agriculture, healthcare, and construction often renew their permits several times during their stay. Before this change, each renewal came with another medical exam. Now, those who have completed an exam in the last 5 years can bypass it, making the process faster and less stressful. 3. Spouses of workers and students. Spouses of temporary residents who hold open work permits also need to extend their stay. If they have already completed a medical exam, they can avoid repeating it, streamlining the renewal process for families. 4. Permanent resident applicants, certain cases. While this primarily benefits temporary residents, some permanent residency applicants under the Express Entry program may also be eligible if they've completed a medical exam within the last 5 years and their health status remains unchanged. How to qualify for skipping the medical exam. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. Now, let's dive into the key details of how you can qualify for skipping the medical exam and fast-tracking your permit extension. To qualify, you must meet these 3 requirements. 1. Completed medical exam within 5 years. You need to have completed an IRCC-approved medical exam within the last 5 years. The Canadian government assumes that individuals who have recently passed an exam are less likely to pose a health risk. 2. Stable health. If you haven't developed any new health conditions since your last medical exam, such as contagious diseases or conditions affecting public health, you're likely eligible to skip the exam. 3. Permit type. This rule applies to temporary work or study permits. When submitting your application, simply indicate that you've already completed a medical exam within the past 5 years. By meeting these criteria, you can skip the exam and fast-track your extension. How this change speeds up processing. Skipping the medical exam removes one of the most time-consuming steps in the permit extension process. Here's how this will improve processing times. Fewer steps. Without the need to schedule and complete a medical exam, applicants can focus on submitting their extension applications quickly, eliminating weeks of waiting for exam results. Lower costs. You save between $200 to $400 by avoiding the exam, reducing the financial burden on international students and temporary workers. Less administrative work. The IRCC can process applications more efficiently, as they no longer need to review medical exam results for qualifying applicants. This helps reduce the backlog and speeds up overall processing. With these improvements, both applicants and the immigration system benefit from a faster, more streamlined process. Impact on Canada's immigration backlog. As of October 2024, the immigration system is dealing with a significant backlog. The medical exam requirement has been one of the key contributors to these delays. By allowing applicants to skip the exam, the IRCC can process applications more quickly and reduce the backlog. This reform is part of a larger strategy to modernize Canada's immigration system, making it more efficient as the country continues to attract skilled workers and international students to fill labor shortages. What if you don't qualify to skip the medical exam? If you don't qualify for the exemption, don't worry. The process remains straightforward. Be sure to schedule your exam early and submit all required documentation on time to avoid delays. Even if you must complete the medical exam, the broader 2024 reforms will still help speed up processing times for everyone, making the entire immigration process more efficient. A smoother process for 2024. The ability to skip the medical exam is a major step forward in simplifying the immigration process for temporary residents in Canada. Whether you're a student, worker, or spouse extending your stay, this new rule reduces delays, costs, and stress. By eliminating one of the biggest hurdles, the medical exam, Canada is making the system more accessible and efficient for those contributing to the country's economy and society. And for those who don't qualify for the exemption, it's still crucial to stay proactive by scheduling your exam early and keeping your documentation up to date. The 2024 Medical Exam Waiver. A key step forward. The 2024 Medical Exam Waiver represents a pivotal change in Canada's immigration policies. It's a common-sense solution that addresses the frustrations of redundant medical checks and backlog delays, while making the process smoother for temporary residents. This policy highlights Canada's ongoing efforts to refine and improve its immigration system, making it more attractive for international students, skilled workers, and their families. So there you have it. The 2024 Medical Exam Waiver is a major relief for temporary residents in Canada, allowing you to skip the repetitive medical exam and speed up your permit extension. Whether you're an international student, a temporary worker, or a spouse, this policy could make your renewal process smoother, faster, and much less costly. Remember, the key to benefiting from this new rule is meeting the eligibility criteria. Having completed a medical exam in the last 5 years and ensuring your health status remains stable. This change demonstrates Canada's commitment to improving its immigration system and making it more efficient for everyone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates on Canadian immigration policies. Got questions or comments? Drop them below, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching Canada Chronicles, and we'll see you in the next one.